How you doing out there, folks? Yes, it's me, Frankie the Unknown Songwriter. Okay, now I'm going to be doing Chapter 3 of Real Diamond by M.A. Holland, and the title of the chapter is The Pot Plants. You are probably wondering what pot plants have to do with the story of a real diamond. I feel that this is the most important chapter in the book, because this was when Frank decided to make me the girl of his dreams and give me the real diamond, as I stuck by him when he told me about the pot plants. So the next night in bed, I asked Frank, "Why are you growing the pot plants?" He said that he was trying to graft a tomato plant with a pot plant, and so far he wasn't having any success. Then I asked him, "Do you smoke pot?" And Frank said, "No. I just bought bags of pot from a guy at work just to get the seeds, and then I threw the seeds all around the tomato plants." Frank then told me that when the plants started to grow, he weeded out the weaker plants. Then I asked him, "Does your mom know?" Frank replied, "No." "Frank, you know that we all can get in trouble if you ever get caught growing those pot plants. I think that you better get rid of them as soon as possible." And Frank agreed. Then I told Frank that tomorrow is trash night, and we should bag up the pot plants the next day. I went to Frank's house, and I told his mom about the pot plants, and she said that she was glad that I told her, and we were going to pull it all up that night and get rid of everything. Frank's mom was so glad that I told her about the pot plants, she loved me even more for convincing Frank to get rid of those pot plants. It took us about 2 hours to bag up all those pot plants. The next day, all the trash was picked up, and we were all relieved and back to our daily routine. Guess what? Frank's mom made a big dinner of spaghetti and meatballs, topped with tomato sauce made from the tomatoes that Frank grew in his backyard. We also had a salad, you guessed it, with the tomatoes from Frank's garden. The meal was really delicious. Frank's mom was Italian and a good cook. Frank grew the tomatoes every year, and his mom would preserve them for sauce all year round. That night in bed, Frank told me that he was a songwriter. Then I asked him, "Why don't you write a song about the pot plants?" And Frank thought for a second, and he said, "I don't know what I would call the song. I guess Don't Let Yourself Go to Pot." Over the next week, Frank wrote the lyrics and had George Liberace in California compose the music in rock style. Then the demo arrived. Frank couldn't wait to let me hear it. The lyrics had nothing to do with the pot plants. Instead, the words he used was encouraging people to exercise, so to get into shape, so that no one should let themselves go to pot. Then I heard the song. I was so impressed how Frank turned something that was so bad into something so good. The singer sounded just like his favorite rock star. I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that is let you read the lyrics that Frank wrote about the pot plants. And here they are as follows. Okay? Don't Let Yourself Go to Pot by Frankie the Unknown Songwriter. You may think that you're headed in the right direction, but it would be better if you stayed put and strive for perfection. Don't let yourself go to pot, whether you're rich or whether you're not. Remember, you're as young as you feel, and that's why you should give yourself a better deal. Look at your appearance every day. Then decide if you want it to stay that way. Don't let yourself go to pot, whether you're rich or whether you're not. Exercise to keep yourself thin. The more you do it, the easier for you to begin. If you like to get into shape, then it ought to be fun. Don't let yourself go to pot, whether you're rich or whether you're not. If you want to be happy in the world today and enjoy yourself at work and play, then keep the new you on your mind and leave your old self far behind. Don't let yourself go to pot, whether you're rich or whether you're not. Whether man, woman, or child, or a person who is just mild, it's up to you to decide what you want to use as your guide. Don't let yourself go to pot, whether you're rich or whether you're not. Just as the climate changes throughout the year, you should use your time to get yourself into gear. It doesn't make any difference whether it's cold or hot, as long as you don't let yourself go to pot.